Feel like quitting? We're going to talk about it. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. Need more voice love in your life? I write a love letter to my subscribers every Monday. Get your love letter in the description box below. Now let's get started. Well, I get a lot of feedback from my videos that some of you will watch them just for the inspirational and pep talk content. Some of you will watch the same video over and over and over. And so I had the thought, what if we actually did just the pep talk and not the reaction as well? So that's what we're going to try. You can let me know how you like it. Leave a comment down below. Today, I want to talk about the temptation to quit. How many promises have you made to yourself in your lifetime that you've actually kept? It's so easy to keep a promise to a loved one or a friend, but often when it comes to keeping a promise to ourselves, we are the last person we would ever actually follow through with. We can break our promises without so much as a second thought. It's easier to hit the snooze button than it is to wake up early in order to write our book. It's easy to waste an hour of your life on Instagram when you really should be in the practice room working on your voice. Oftentimes, it's easier to accidentally double book the open mic night or the Toastmasters meeting when you can work on your public speaking with something totally lame. Or you might not even realize that you are doing this at all. You've got good intentions. You really want to see your dreams come true. Yet when it comes to the day-to-day grind of putting forth the effort required to actually do the work, you find that your persistence is lacking. Look, it gets boring practicing. It gets boring working on your craft and putting in your 10,000 hours. It gets monotonous. And so it's easy to talk yourself out of actually doing it and doing something that seems more fun. Or sometimes you gain traction and you get scared because you realize, oh my gosh, people are seeing me and hearing me, and that's a scary, scary place to be. It's much easier to hide. It happens frequently in my studio that I will have a conversation that goes something like, I need to quit taking lessons with you. And I'll ask them why. And they will come up with an answer like, well, I'm just not making any progress and I just don't want to waste your time. Usually when we start working together, I work with a client and our very first conversation is about goals and what they want to work on. So when I look back at my notes from the conversation during this little interchange, I'll say, okay, so what happened to this goal that you told me about? Where does that fit in with you deciding to quit working with me? And inevitably, they say something like, well, I decided not to work on that goal after all. It's sad because I see them wrestling with their doubts and their fears, and the threat of them being defeated is looming large. This lack of confidence overwhelms them to the point of letting go of something that was very important to them. They made the decision, the choice, the financial obligation, the time obligation to work on this. And when things started getting a little bit difficult, they got scared and decided they couldn't do it. So what I ask people to do who are grappling with doubt and fear is to give it a week and do this instead. I want them to put this message everywhere. Hang it up in their medicine cabinet on a Post-it note, put it on an alarm on their phone to go off multiple times a day. Print this out and hang it up everywhere their eye can fall on it to remind them that they are enough. You're going to put this message everywhere your eye can fall on it, where you stand to wash dishes or where you keep the dog food or inside your medicine cabinet. You're going to have this while you're brushing your teeth. You can see the message, I am enough. Clients who have taken this I am enough message to heart have really seen themselves grow by leaps and bounds. They've stayed the course in meeting their goals, and they've actually exceeded their dreams because they've been setting their mind on a different message. They've crushed fear and stepped into the arena in powerful ways through the I am enough message. When you believe that you're enough, you're assigning yourself tremendous value. And it's very difficult to quit on something that you highly value. So we're in the last 90 days of 2019, and I have a question for you. What if for the remainder of 2019, you did not quit on yourself, not one day? How would your life be different on January 1st of 2020? You get out of life what you accept. If you continue to accept that when things get monotonous or difficult or scary that you can quit, then you will never break through this barrier that you have set for yourself. You will always quit. If you continue to see yourself as less valuable, it's easy to just throw in the towel and say, forget it, I can't do this. Stop hiding in your comfort zone. Push out into the unknown. Stop accepting that you can quit things. Quit quitting on yourself. You are enough. Take this message to heart and truly believe it. You can get your free I Am Enough printable, details in the description box below. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know needs to hear this message. Quit quitting on yourself. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on scaleabout.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Do you know how I keep saying the world is waiting for you to show up? What they're waiting for is for you to stop quitting on yourself. Give yourself a fighting chance. Believe this message. I am enough. Because you know what? You are. Keep finding your voice and making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for you to show up. You've got what it takes. And remember, you are loved. Bye-bye.